Right now, an historical big no signal is about to flash here on the 3-day time frame, and in this exact video, I will be talking about what this means for Bitcoin next, and also I will be discussing the most important resistance range where we are getting rejected from right now, and I will be talking about the most important levels to be watching, my current ongoing trades, and much more important stuff. So don't forget to slap up that like button. Can we once again smash it back above 600? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term. And if I am looking at the imminent short term of Bitcoin, we can see over the past day we have been yet again seeing a small little suppression towards the downside. But actually, I have to say Bitcoin is holding up surprisingly well if I compare it towards the S&P 500. On the bigger picture, we're still officially trading in a downtrend, so I'm going to be bearish on the trend in general until we flip it otherwise. On the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see it. We are still having that rejection from of this most important level. I've been talking about this every single time. This is the level to break, the 23.8k. If we can manage to close a 4-hourly candle above it, confirm the break above this range right here, I am going to be more bullish on Bitcoin, because then we're basically breaking back inside of the range. But you can clearly see previously around this level provided support, and currently it is just acting as resistance. So it's very likely that you can see these levels flipping around here. Yesterday I talked actually at this upward sloping support line of Bitcoin, and of course the downward sloping resistance line from the top side that you can see from here. You can see we officially still broke outside of the downward sloping resistance line. However, currently we can see that we are coming down very quickly, and like I also said in yesterday's video, still the reason for me to be bullish on Bitcoin is only if we can break above that red box of resistance trading around 23.8k. Currently, we've got rejected, and the thing where I will be really look at right now here is the upward sloping support line. As soon as Bitcoin breaks this trend line towards the upside, I am going to guarantee you that we're going to be seeing a bigger pullback. Also, vice versa. As soon as we do break above the top side of resistance, I can guarantee you we're going to see more volatility in the market. The past, 7 to 8 days here, we've been basically consolidating, 6 days to be exact. We've been basically consolidating in this minor region right here between 22.7k towards 23.8k. We've been basically consolidating between this range, and at the point we're going to be breaking out, that is the exact point where we could start to see, of course, bigger volatility enter the market. So that is really what I'm waiting for right now here. I'm waiting for the next big move for Bitcoin to happen, but currently we have to wait. We have to wait and see whether we're going to be breaking below support or whether we break above resistance, and that is going to be allowing us to take that next trade on the market. I have to wait to see a clear direction of the market. On the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see market trend is downwards. On the 12-hour time frame, we can clearly see market trend is upwards. And of course, as soon as we do break below the previous low, that is a confirmation that we actually are going to be seeing probably that continuation of the downtrend. But currently, it is extremely important to look at this trend, where it is heading towards next, and how the trend could develop from of this point onwards. So that is why I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on where we are actually going to find support and whether we do break below support or resistance. With my trade, I will be on high alert. Of course, if we break below support, I'm going to start taking more profits out of this trade. Already closed in at approximately 6.5k, but I'm looking to take more and more profits on this trade as time continues. Because yeah, if Bitcoin does decide to drop down to $21,000, I could lose a significant amount of money on this trade, and that is of course not the strategy. So yes, I am looking to take more profits on this trade right now, and really if we break below the downward sloping support line, I'm definitely going to take more significant profits, and I am going to be looking at a shorting position. So that is basically the strategy that I will be using to trade Bitcoin right now. You can see it on the 12-hour time frame. We're still trading in an uptrend, but of course the point we do break the trend, that is the point where we should be looking at more bearish continuations. And at the same time, I quickly want to talk about the daily EMA ribbon. Basically, as long as the daily EMA ribbon is holding us up here, and as long as we're basically bouncing from off the daily EMA, things are actually looking okay here. We're actually still trading in a daily uptrend. But reminder, as soon as we do break below it, just like we had here at the previous all time, as soon as we do break below it and it's going to start acting as resistance, we should take this signal very seriously, because once the daily EMA ribbon flips bearish, it's also usually indicating a bigger trend direction shift, right? Also right here, bigger trend direction shift, bigger trend direction shift, and here as well, we cross bearish again, bigger trend direction shift. So as soon as we do flip bearish on the daily EMA, we should start to anticipate that Bitcoin could come down. So it's very important to look at the daily EMA. So far, it's looking very healthy. It's not looking bad at all. But as soon as we do turn around, that is the point where we should potentially start to worry, right? Furthermore, we can start to see that right now on the 3-day time frame, and this is a signal that everyone needs to pay attention towards right now, because on the 3-day MACD we can currently start to see that we're about to be experiencing a bearish crossover right here. And look what historically has happened with the 3-day MACD bearish cross here. Extremely bearish momentum also happened right here. Boom. What did we saw here? An extremely big continuation towards the downside from that point. Also, right here, just after Bitcoin set a new all-time high, we created that 3-day MACD bearish crossover. Boom, we saw a significant follow through towards the downside. Also, vice versa, if we cross bullish, we see significant rallies towards the upside, just like we have been seeing right here. This was the point we crossed bullish, and what happened after that? We significantly moved up. But if we are about to cross bearish again, we could potentially start to see a bearish trend emerge in the market again. So that is what I want to be pointing out right now here. There is about to be a crossover happening on the 3-day time frame MACD, and it could definitely affect everyone out there on the market. So this is a warning signal I'm giving to everyone out there on the channel right now. Pay attention towards the market right now here. It's important to look at this signal, but at the same time, I will keep on analyzing the imminent short term for Bitcoin, whether we're breaking bullish or bearish, because that could help me really predicting where the next trend is heading towards. I've been talking about Bitcoin that I don't like the structure that we're currently trading in, since we're creating somewhat of a rounding top structure, and we're losing momentum on the parabolic run-up since we're creating less exponential lows. So in fact, the market structure is actually looking quite weak, and that is why I want to be pointing this out. This was it for me on today's update video. Don't forget to slap up those likes, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.